Alright, everybody, let's continue on with Shimuzu ritual. Where were we? Here we go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be quiet. She won't hear you. Why did I even make that contract with you? I thought this was going to be an easy job, but I didn't expect to be such a troublesome customer. I'm sorry, I don't want you to do any of that. Fine then. If you don't want to take the easy way, then I suppose we'll have to do this the hard way. I apologize. I'm not bound to any laws or morals in this world, so it's understandable if you have certain scruples regarding my methods. I know my previous summoners did. It's hurtful they say I'm a monster just because I suggested a little murder. What does it matter if you get a little blood on your hands? You get what you want in the end. It's all the same to me. Ayaka's parents exploding from inside out is no different from eating a slice of pizza. So how about it? What do you want me to do then? Nothing. I'm sure I can make her happy using my own powers. I'm going to trust myself to make decisions from now on, Emily. I see. I can't believe everything you've asked me thus far are things you can easily do yourself, like how to snag a girlfriend or how to use puns and pickup lines. I'm not the internet. I can do way more amazing feats than this. I know, but I can do amazing things too, Emily. She looks lost for a moment, then vanishes in front of me. Thank you for understanding, Emily. I will make Ayaka happy using my own power. I open the door as quietly as possible. I hear her voice from behind the curtain. There was nothing serious, Mother. Silence, no response. I could only hear her rough breathing in the background. How did you know about the date anyway? Your teacher, I called to ask for my permission, but before I could say anything, she cut me off, saying, "It's fine, don't worry about it," and dropped the call. Her voice was cold and robotic. I should have known this, Sensei, you dummy. I've always thought it was strange I received Mother's blessing to go on a date. You cut her off before she could respond. I'm sorry, Mother. Who was the teacher that made that call? I can't believe she endangered someone of your stature. I have to teach her a lesson. Who was it? I want to ruin her life. Tell me her name, Ayaka. When she gets like this, it's always best to play dumb. I know the teacher can be lazy, but she's really popular with the students. I don't know. It's a very long process to ask for permission to leave the school. This is my first time lying to my parents like this. I see. Who did you go on a date with? It was a friend of mine and it was not a date. Are you lying to me, Ayaka? That teacher clearly said it was a date with someone. My body suddenly turns cold. I don't want to listen to her anymore. Is that friend of yours a girl or a boy? We don't have any boys in our school, Mother. It's a girl, then. I hope this isn't what I think it is, Ayaka. Stop this nonsense at once. Or perhaps your dear mother should step in and do it for you. It's nothing like that, Mother. I hate her. You hate her and yet you went on a date with her. I'm not stupid, Ayaka. I want you to cut her off your life entirely. Give me her name. I can send her to another school. I will make sure to explain it to her parents as well. I can tell my parents to get rid of her. I don't want to do that. If she leaves, I won't have a place to hide after school. I won't have someone I can ask to fetch me my snacks. I won't see her anymore. I can't talk to her anymore. I want to spend more time with her. Alone in our own world. If I do this, I hope I can still stay at the school. I want to see her again. Why do I have to risk everything for you? I won't tell you. My mother falls silent. I see. I have to send someone there then. The tone of her voice is indifferent. You don't have to do that, Mother. I promise I will cut her off, but don't make her leave. What's wrong, Ayaka? Do you have something to tell me? Don't take her from me. I'm sorry, I will have to call someone. You can hear the phone being set aside. Come inside. Not soon after, a fierce voice filled with anger sends me shivering. I want you to go to her school and find out lowlife who went on a date with her. Call me when you get the girl's name if they don't tell you for whatever reason by the school. Do you understand? I can't do anything. Why did I go on a date with her knowing this will happen? My parents can do absolutely anything in this world. I should have just continued bullying her. I could at least spend some time with her. I could have asked my parents to buy her or hide all the bad things I could have done. I could ask them for anything. But even if I can ask them for anything, the moment we shared on that date would stick with me forever. I don't want to ask my parents that. I want to make our time here genuine, even if it won't last for long. I don't want to hurt her again. I'm sorry. She picks up the phone again. I'm sorry about it, Ayaka. I don't want to see you suffer in the future. I'm doing this for your own good. I know this might be frustrating to you, but I'm doing this for you. I will always be here for you, Ayaka. I can't get rid of her. I can't stop my parents' wishes. You idiot. The curtain flies open and closes. Amy. What's she doing here? Ayaka, you idiot. She grabs my phone from my hand. I can only do nothing but stare at her sudden appearance. She takes a deep breath and puts the phone to her ears. Are you Ayaka's mom? The phone was set to loudspeaker probably because she suddenly grabs it from my hand earlier. Are you Ayaka's friend? What's your name? I'm not a friend. I see. Are you a teacher then? You sound young. What? I'm not the teacher. Who are you? I'm her girlfriend. The room suddenly goes silent. What? It's my first time hearing my mother stutter. It's usually cold and imposing, but this time it sounds like she was dazed and confused. What are you talking about? Amy, what are you doing? If you don't stop, she will ruin your life. She could do anything. I don't care. I'm going to make her understand that you didn't wish for any of this. I will talk to your mom. I will protect you. She's shaking like a newly born fawn, but despite that, the steel in her voice is undeniable. She's really trying her hardest to put up a brave front. I can't just sit here like this. Take a deep breath and exhale. You really are something, Emmy. I'm sorry you're not my girlfriend just yet. Well, let's protect our place together. Ayaka. I'm sorry for making you see me in such a pathetic state, but I won't give up anymore. I'm going to fight for my future, and I want to do it with you. Can you help me, Emmy? Ayaka. She suddenly nods her head and hands me the phone. Ayaka, you better explain yourself. Why do you have a girlfriend? Why do you care about that? What? Listen to me, mother. I find it difficult to speak up, but Emmy's hand clasping around mine brings me back to my senses. Her touch was as light as a feather, but its weight in my hand gave me the courage to push forward. Mother, I'm not going to marry that man. I can't even remember his name. I don't want you to tell me what to do with my life. I don't want you telling me what I will do in the future. I don't want to follow what your orders anymore. What? I've always hated you. Every word you say means nothing to me at all. You're blinded with your fantasies on how I should live my life. But know this. I don't want to live out your fantasies. I want to make my own path, create my own story, and make my own future. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't care about the company. I don't care about the people who will be affected by my decisions. I'm going to choose my own happiness. And if you don't want that, then you can burn in hell. I didn't know you feel that way, Ayaka. Emi-san, I'm sorry I've overheard your name from her. Are you really her girlfriend? I'm not... Yeah, she's my girlfriend, mother. Amy looks at me in shock, her face eventually turning red from embarrassment. I said it. I see, I'll have to think about this. I can't believe it. I had hoped for a more positive reaction, but a mix of disappointment could be heard in her voice. I'm sorry, Ayaka. I wish you could have told me how you truly felt. A hint of regret in her voice. Then she cuts the call. The room falls silent, leaving only the sound of our breathing. Thanks, Emmy. Do you want me to grab a snack for you, Ayaka? What? I guess that would help. I really can't look at her right now. I would love that. Okay, I'll go get you the usual, right? I just want a strawberry flavored drink for now. Of course, I'm going now. Emmy, wait. It's my treat this time. I gave her the money. You don't have to do this, you know. I know, but I want you to consider this as a reward for everything. I want more than this. What, you want more money? I don't have much right now, but that should be enough. No, I don't want more money. She looks at me. I can clearly see her flushed face despite how dark the room was. What do you want then? I know what she wants. I'm not an idiot. She wants a kiss, I think. I'm glad she offered to buy some snacks because I need a moment to collect my thoughts. Proudly claims to my mother that she's my girlfriend, but I never wanted to confess to her. I wanted her to confess to me. I want to see that courage at play again. I want to see the moment you confess to me. I want to see that confidence. One more push and I will give my everything to you. I want some strawberry juice as well. You idiot, you're supposed to say, I want you. I even set it up for you. How can you think of strawberry juice at a time like this? She lunges towards me with a scary look in her eyes. This is stupid. I'm giving both of you a push. I can feel the temperature suddenly drop. I haven't seen her in a while, but she couldn't have appeared at a worse time. With a snap of her fingers, 2 bottles of strawberry juice fall into my hands. The juice is surprisingly chilled, like it just came out of the vending machine. But I guess this is an all-powerful demon I'm dealing with. What? Don't run away now, Ayaka. I always thought it was weird that my little love spell to make you head over heels for our dear Emmy never affected you. It turns out you were already in love with her this whole time. I knew it. You must have been really in love with her if the trillion spells I cast never took a hold. I was not in love with her. Don't lie to me, Ayaka. I understand now. You always say you hate her, and yet the spell never worked on you. You were in love this whole time. There's no point in hiding it. Nothing. Not something as trivial as this in front of her. I guess that's it then. You got me, Emily. I raised my hands mockingly. I'll take my leave now, Sundara-san. What did you just call me? What is it, my dear Sundara-san? I'm sure that even if you're a yandere, Kudera or Sundara, you'll still be dear to Emmy. Stop that. I thought Emmy told you I'm good with words. I almost forgot. I still owe you a wish. What do you want? I can give you anything. What do I want? There's only one answer to that question. I want Emmy to be happy. Ha! You two are truly fascinating. I'll give you this as my parting gift. Don't run away this time, Ayaka. I suddenly shifts to a wide-eyed stare I'm familiar with. It's... Ayaka, I'm sorry. You have to believe me. It was Emily that did this. I know. You can move your arms now. I'm sorry, but I can't move them. I think she's doing this on purpose. I see. I guess you'll have to stay this way until she gets tired of this. I'll try, but I'm not really confident with my strength. I can always shake you off, so don't worry. I feel something invisible wrap around my body. I can't move. Or not, I can't move either. Do something, Emmy. I don't know what to do. Emmy, don't worry, we can talk like this. What do you want in a time like this? She's really an idiot when it comes to this. I can always kiss her to make her understand, but I guess it's more fun to tease her first. I'm a bully after all. I want you to tell me why you like me. She tries to hide her face, but it looks like she can't move at all much like this. I don't want to do that while we are in this position. Why? Earlier, Emily mentioned that you felt the same way I do. So when she said you loved me from the beginning, was it the truth? She sounds desperate. I don't want to hurt her like this anymore. I really hate that demon. You heard all that? I'm sorry, I can't help it. I hope I'm not being too forward, but do you love me, Ayaka? Always have. Tears slide down from her cheeks. They drip onto the strawberry drink on my lap. Emily ruined the surprise, but I still have more in store for you. I've always enjoyed hearing you talk passionately about the things you love. I found it cute that despite your usual quiet nature, you love something as terrifying as the occult. Ayaka, I understand you can stop now. Emmy is easily flustered when she is complimented. She can't look me in the eye. I'm sorry for insulting you in the past, Emmy. I was trying to push you away when really all I wanted was your attention. I was doing the opposite of what I really wanted to do. Promise from now on I'm going to shower you with affection. I'm not going to push you away anymore. Ayaka. Don't interrupt me. Still have a lot to say about you, and I don't want to stop. I find it cute that you can talk comfortably to me, but you're quick to rely on me when it comes to other people. I love the way you find a unique solution to everything. I've always thought you were a little different compared to others, but to think you had to summon a devil to help you confess to me, I would prefer a normal love letter this time. I'll be just as happy with it. I'm sorry, I didn't expect it would actually work. I actually planned to stick in a love letter in your room, but I was afraid you would know it was me. What do you mean? I thought that was the point of love letters. I was satisfied spending time with you after school. It would be greedy to ask for more, but in the end, I wanted more. I guess it's the same with me. I was always looking forward to resting in your clubroom after I helped the teachers, or to hide from them. I wanted to be with you, but I made excuses to myself to deny it. Emmy, I've done nothing but cause you trouble. I've insulted you, I've laughed at you, and worst of all, I've bullied you. I'm sorry for everything. I feel the invincible force unwrapping from my body. I don't want to forget those terrible things I did to her. I want you to forgive me first. If you can't do that, I will give you up. It doesn't matter to me now, Aiga, because spending those times with you is my favorite time of the day. It was the only time I could talk to you. I'm afraid to approach people and talk to them, so having you come to me was a blessing. It's true that you bullied me, but it never felt like it. It felt like we were an old married couple there ago. But if you really want to call it even, you can confess to me. I want you to surprise me. It can even be while in the bed or during class. Just make sure you surprise me. That's my condition. Thanks for loving the worst of me all this time. I promise that from now on I'll show you the best of me. I'll take a deep breath and gather my courage. I love you. Will you go out with me? She looks at me surprised and hugs me tightly. I guess Emily stopped making fun of us. I can feel her weight on top of me. A smile spreads across my face as I hold her tighter. Emmy silently nods her head, rubbing in my chest. Emmy, I want to hear from you. I want to hear you say you love me. Emmy starts to become frantic. She's becoming a puddle of embarrassment. I hug her tighter. I hope this will calm her down. I'm still learning how to show my affection, but I hope my feelings will reach her. I'm going to be happier being with you, Ayaka. I'm sorry for interrupting both of you, but I heard everything. What? I thought they put down the phone. What? I thought the call ended, yeah. Ayaka, it was Emily. She used her powers to call your parents again. Emily. I see. What do you want, Mother? I'm sorry for everything, Ayaka. I didn't know I was pushing myself onto you. I thought I cared about your happiness, but I suppose I only cared about myself. I would apologize to you again, but I just want to ask you one more thing before I end this call. Do you really love her, Ayaka? I love her, Mother. I'm sorry for betraying your expectations. I'm sorry for being a bad daughter. Don't be like that, Ayaka. I'm a bad parent, but you grew up to be a wonderful daughter. Couldn't ask for more. I hope you know that even after all this, I still love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you can forgive me someday. Emmy, I know we've never met, but please take care of her. She can be a handful and she likes to drink those expensive tea sets. I hope you will still stick by her. Ayaka doesn't like tea. She actually prefers drinking strawberry drinks. What? She still likes those? Guess I don't really know her that well after all. I'm happy I could rely on you, Emmy. Thank you for taking care of my daughter. She cuts the call before we could respond. Why did you do this? I was ready to cut you off. Ayaka. I look to Emmy, but my vision grows blurry. It's hard to see straight. I'm crying. Yeah, it's funny. I was ready to cut you off, Mother. but I'm so happy you called me. This is the greatest gift you could ever give me. I will treasure those words for the rest of my life. Ayaka. Back to this position again? Okay. Amy looks me in the eye. This is the first time our eyes have met. Oh, this is funny. Eyes have met. Never seen her this close, but she is really pretty. She pushes her body forward, shifting her weight to me. With a gentle touch, she caresses my cheeks. She draws her face closer to mine. Time stands still. Feel the air crackling with anticipation. I wait, but it doesn't come. I open my eyes to find Emmy staring at me, embarrassed. She really is a dummy. I gave you that chance and you still don't go for it. I guess I will have to teach you these things later on. I pull her ribbon and slowly drag her face closer to me. She looks at me surprised, but I won't let you go that easy. This is what you get for being such a tease. Emmy, close your eyes. She follows my order, hiding her perfectly flushed face in the dark. But I don't do it yet. I wait. Just when she was about to open her eyes, I pressed my lips to hers. They were soft and supple. There's no escaping me now. We're getting married. That was fast. Ayaka, you meanie. I'm sorry, but you were just too cute. I couldn't help myself. I want to move, but Emmy is on top of me and I don't want to disturb her yet. I want to savor this moment a little longer, but I can suddenly feel the temperature dropping. It's Emily. I can see her this time. She's standing in the air. It's nice to meet you, Ayaka. I suppose it's the first time we officially meet. I'm done with my job. That's the only reason you can see me. I'm happy for both of you, and with that, my job here is done. I didn't really do much because you both pretty much granted your own wishes. The pair of you were pretty annoying because you're so dense, so consider this as my parting prank, but I'm happy it turned out this way. But don't kiss in front of the teachers next time. She snaps her fingers and vanishes. What teachers? The curtain suddenly opens and I see the two familiar faces. To think that both of you sneaked out of your rooms for this. I really hate that devil, but I guess these little accidents are unavoidable. I'm sure that together with Emmy we can get through this. Teachers look at us menacingly as we both sit on the couch. What were you doing? What were you two doing in this room alone? It's nothing. Emmy was just trying to give me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation because I choked on my strawberry drink. How the hell do you choke her? Pointed at the clearly unopened drink on the couch. I hope they don't notice it. Emmy, what were you two doing in this room? I wink at her, but she doesn't seem to notice. I'm sure she's smart enough to play along, though. Ayaka pulled my ribbon and kissed me on the lips. Never mind, she's an idiot. I guess we still have a lot of things to work on. But I look forward to working things out in the future. For now, though, I'm going to enjoy my school life with my new girlfriend. Amy smiles at me instantly, like she didn't hear what I said earlier. She seems really proud telling somebody about our relationship. I suppose you want her to play as an idiot once in a while. Sensei, I lied. We were actually kissing in this room, and also she's my girlfriend. The two teachers look at us menacingly, but their expressions suddenly soften. They give both of us a thumbs up before leaving the club room. I pulled Emmy's face on top of my lap. Are you thirsty, Emmy? I picked up the two strawberry drinks that Emily summoned. It's not that cold now, but it is enough. I don't want to move from this room. I still want to stay with her. Here. I hand over one of the bottles to Emmy. It's delicious, Ayaka. I know, Emmy. We quietly drink in the silent room while she's still on top of me, which is weird. It's empty. Emmy, I'm still thirsty. Do you have some more? She shakes her bottle. It's empty. I'm sorry, Ayaka. Do you want me to get some more? I was not talking about that. Take a hint. Don't make me say it. I think there's a little something left in that bottle. Come closer, Emmy. I'm telling you, it's empty. I pulled her hand before she could finish her sentence. What? I stole a kiss from her lips. This time it tasted like strawberries. I was not ready yet. Emmy's face flushes. Wide-eyed in shock, she stares at me dumbfoundedly before she realizes what just happened. Take a hint next time, dummy. I move closer towards her again, but this time she pulls my ribbon. Oh, okay. So that's how it ends. Alrighty then. Oh, what's this? I'm sorry for all that screaming. I didn't expect you to scream so much. I'm sorry, I thought I would be able to handle it. Guess I'm still a scaredy cat. I thought you like horror, Emmy. I didn't expect you to dislike scary movies. I do like scary movies, Aika, but I hate jump scares. They're cheap, loud, and I always find myself screaming when it suddenly happens. Yeah. Jump scares are the cheapest form of scaring a viewer. Well, it's called jump scare for a reason. I should have wished for jump scares to be erased out of existence. You should be glad Emily's not possessing you, you know. I know, but I miss her. I hope we can meet her again. She did a lot for us. Without her, I wouldn't be in front of you, Ayaka. But Emily already completed your wish, Emmy. I hope she's enjoying herself with her so-called 13 girlfriends. I think she was lying about that. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. In the end, I won because I have you now. Don't do that, Ayaka. She might pop up out of nowhere again to brag to you. Don't worry about it. It should be fine. We're not in a scary movie, dummy. We should totally watch more of them. Why are we even watching scary movies all the time, Ayaka? It's kinda embarrassing, but do you really want to know, Emmy? Even if it's embarrassing, you have to tell me. From someone who just screamed a lot earlier, you're pretty brave. Why don't we watch another one then? You seem to still have plenty of energy. Don't avoid the question, Ayaka. I know you well enough that you always tease me when you're hiding something. It's just that, I don't think you notice this, but every time you get scared you hug my arm. And I like that side of you. I think it's really cute. No way, I thought you were going to say something cooler about me. You know that you can always ask me to do that for you, Ayaka. It's way more fun when it's unexpected. I know, why don't we play horror games, Ayaka? I can't handle horror games. I can handle horror movies because I'm used to watching them, but horror games are too scary. I have a really scary one I want to recommend. I know you're doing this on purpose. I can't wait for you to play it. There's no stopping you, is there? Alright, fine. We should hurry up and order then. Sure. Excuse me, we're ready to order. Oh, okay. That's a pretty wholesome story. But what if, So I do it. Or is this a skip button? Is this a skip button? Or is this a skip button? There you go. We did even still. Why don't we don't do that? Don't do that. Now what? Be quiet, she will hear it. Why did I even make that contract with you? I thought it was going to be an easy... Oh. Is this the same? Yeah, it is the same. I thought it was going to be a different thingy. It's not, though. Huh. So we did it. This is Shimizu Ritual. Pretty wholesome. I was expecting more. I mean, it's titled Shimizu Ritual. I was expecting we learn more about the ritual, but this is fine too. Wholesome story about two girls finally confessing to each other with the help of a demon. You're for the win. Anyway, if you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.